What are the key factors that job seekers should consider when they are in particularly looking for a job in US?
So I think the US is definitely a land of opportunity, but it comes in with a lot of effort. So I was grateful enough because I went to the US for undergrad, which meant that I had a 1 year visa to work in the US after I graduated. So after you graduate, you have a visa, something called OPT, for which you can work. Depends on your major. So if you're a STEM major, you can work in the US for 3 years. If you're a non-STEM major, that means you can work in the US on your OPT for 1 year, after which the company that you work with can apply for your H-1B. H-1B is a lottery system in the US specifically where your name is put in, and based on your luck, your name can be pulled out. If you do not get your H-1B, you have to leave the country. It's very unfortunate. It's not based on your skills, it's not based on your abilities. But if you do come in with specific niche skills, your company can apply for your green card through EB2 or EB3, which is a specialized visa in which you can get your green card based on your skills. So it depends on the route you take, it depends on your profession, it depends on your skills. But honestly, you need to have a lot of resilience to get settled in the US because the job market, the way the company operates, is very hard.
Yeah, because I've also heard like a lot of people who actually go to US, I would say like 90% of them, like they go, they first, apply for study visa, they go there, do bachelor's, and most of them, like they do masters, like 1 or 2 year degree, and then they, from there, it is still, an easy route. Then they can, find a job. They have like 1 year to find a job and like that. I think it's easy route. And if you directly apply for immigration, I think in that case, like it is like almost like 1% or like 0.99%, because it's like very difficult. So do you know like any case, like if I apply, for instance, someone applied directly for immigration, so is there a possibility, and the person who is applying is from Pakistan or India or Malaysia?
Honestly, it's from my personal experience, I've not seen anyone go through that route. Most of the people that got green card were based on family relationships, where someone applied for the green card for their mom. It's never based on a career or job opportunity. I was speaking with someone. His name is Simon Shetty, and he went through the similar route where he applied for his company applied for his H-1B. He did not got picked out. So he was like, okay, I do not want to go back to India. What do I do? He then started working in a specific niche skill, which is machine learning. And then his company applied for his EB2, which is Einstein visa, specifically because of his contributions to the US. He was awarded this award from the mayor of San Francisco because of his contributions. And that's how hard it is. So you really need to make sure you stand out, because when you apply for an EB2 and EB3 visa, you're basically saying the company is basically saying that they cannot hire talent in the US who can perform those skills. So they need to make a very strong case to the USCIS to ensure that, oh, this is a candidate that I'm applying, hiring for abroad, and for this reasons, and people in the US cannot apply for this job. So I would say that if you are interested in the US, make sure you have the right skills. Make sure you are skilled in very niche skills, because at the end of the day, you need to stand out. The market is extremely saturated, and if you do not have the right skills, the chances of you getting a specialized visa is very hard.
Okay, and with that, how a person can effectively, research for a job and find a job, like either it is through LinkedIn or other platforms. So how does that work in US?
So I think for the US, the biggest platform is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the way where you can connect with people. It's the way where you can get access to job opportunities. A lot of LinkedIn postings, job postings specifically, have this option of easy apply. I will say do not go down that route, because you will be a number amongst thousands of other people who are applying to the same job. The better route would be is to look for companies that you're very passionate about. Look for their purpose, look for what the company does, look for their values and what the company stands for, and then take a step back and be like, okay, why am I interested in this company? What can I contribute to this company? What are something that I can add? And then reach out to the people within that company and be like, oh, I'm very interested in XYZ, and for this reason. Would you be interested in a 10-minute chat? You'll be surprised at the number of people that would say yes, because after the pandemic, a lot of people are much more open to helping people out, specifically through their job searching process. Get on a call with them, understand what you're looking for, and then if you're actually really interested, bring it up. Be like why you want to be a part of this company, how you could add value to this company. And most of the time, honestly, you might even get a referral, and a referral can get you a far way, especially when you're applying for a job position within a company. Because when you're applying for a job in the US, there's a specific section in the job application process where you ask the question, is there someone who is referring you? Is there someone that you know within the company? When you put that name, the chances of you getting an interview is much higher as opposed to when you do not have a referral.